The world of Mega Man X is not the strictly determined future of the original series. It's merely one possible future, or parallel world. There's a character that resembles Dr. Light in the X series, but whether they're the same person or not, we leave ambiguous. This came from Koji Okahara in a developer interview in the Sega Saturn magazine published in 1997. This was used as promotional material for Mega Man X4. Taking this at face value, it means that the classic series is not in strict continuity with the Mega Man X series. So all the timeline shenanigans people argue about is useless, right? Well, not exactly. The truth is, Capcom falls back to this standard for more than just Mega Man. Street Fighter also runs off the alternate universe philosophy. Except, is it really like that? Well, out of their 4 long-running franchises, Monster Hunter has no timeline to speak of. Mega Man and Street Fighter runs off a what-if-centric storyline in an attempt to have everything ambiguously connected. And Resident Evil has, surprisingly, a solid and coherent storyline. And Street Fighter is understandable as many character-centric storylines literally contradict each other. So if you aren't the big players of the franchise, then your playable character winning the tournament really is a what-if. The same can't be said for Mega Man though. The storylines are pretty linear, not to mention pretty light on substance. So what gives? If something as crazy as Resident Evil can have a coherent timeline within the same universe, why can't Mega Man? Well, we have the typical demons such as the Mega Man series having a revolving door of writers, and management not being as strict with lining up events as Capcom is with Resident Evil. In fact, Capcom has expressed multiple times that they don't want to make a detailed link between the classic series and the X series, and prefers fans to make up their own conclusions, which is pretty much why the fanbase has taken it upon themselves to fill in the blank throughout the series. But the main thing that makes the one possible future statement fall flat is there's no evidence to suggest there's a separate future for the classic franchise, aside from outright ignoring the progression of time in general, which we know isn't true thanks to the endings of Mega Man 7 and Mega Man 9, outright calling Wily out for his past villainy. On top of that, in Mega Man The Power Battle, Dr. Light gains the motivation to create a robot that possesses free will. And in the sequel, Mega Man The Power Fighters, Dr. Wily shows that he is creating a robot, which is obviously Zero. There's just too much evidence showing that the classic series and the X series are linked together, and it's more than just a what-if scenario. My guess, and it is just a guess, is Capcom doesn't want Mega Man Classic to definitively end. So saying Mega Man X is one possible future gives them the insurance to continue making games. It's pretty much the reason why Mega Man X did not definitively end with X5 or X6 for the Zero series. So whenever the classic series ever decides to explore how this goofy looking clown of a villain turns into one of the most evil scientists driven by sheer hate for Mega Man and his successor, Capcom will immediately say it's one of the possible futures, and then outright ignore it for the next classic entry. But if you want to know more about what Capcom thinks of the Mega Man timeline, be sure to check out this video where I go into the most accurate timeline I could muster backed by developer feedback. Till then, I'll see you next time.